Hi, Season. I know you couldn't come to your lesson today, but that's okay. We're going to do a little video lesson here. So Brett told me all about your lesson last week. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to move on into the next song in your book, which is right after Firefly, because I know you started your new book. So I want you to keep practicing Firefly. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Keep practicing Firefly, and I want you to pay attention to skipping versus stepping in that song. So if we have our skipping, and then we have our right hand, then here's our stepping. So just really pay attention to the skipping and stepping in that song, but I think you'll do a good job of that one. So the next song that we're going to do is Little River. So it's all about our C 5-finger scales. This is super, super easy. What we're going to do is before we practice this song, I want you to practice your C 5-finger scale warm-up from page 7, I think? No, page 5. So I want you to practice your C 5-finger scale from page 5. So I'll show you what the C 5-finger scale warm-up looks like. So I'll put you up here. And I don't want to drop you, so I think you can see that, hopefully. Yeah. There we go, that should work. Okay, so I have C, so I'm just going to make sure I can see everything. Okay, good. So I have my right hand is starting finger 1 on C. My left hand is starting finger 5 on C. Both of these together. So what we're going to do is we're going to play up our C 5-finger scale in both hands. Then we're going to go back down. Now from here we're going to skip, 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 skip. So it goes like this. I want you to say the notes out loud as you play them. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, skips to E, G, E, C, C. So practice that a few times. I want you to try to get it as best as you can. See if you can play it with your eyes closed. So now we're going to move on to Little Rivers. So what we're going to do is we're going to play something called legato. So legato means that we're going to play all of our notes connected. So instead of playing our notes like this, we're going to play them together. So we press down our note, and we can't press down the next one until we lift our other finger off. So we have to hold it down until we press the next note, if that makes any sense. So the way that we play legato, there's a little thing on our page here, so you can see that. We have this little line here. This is called a slur. So it's a little happy face that goes underneath all the notes. So whenever we see a slur, that means we have to play legato. So we're going to practice playing legato with our C major scale, our C 5-finger scale. So instead of playing one at a time, I want you to play legato. Exactly, just like that. So our Little River song sounds like this. We play legato. It's a pretty easy song. So all we do is go up our 5-finger scale, and then we take a step and a step. 2, 3, rest. And then our left hand goes finger 1 on G, G, F, E, D, C, goes back up, G, steps to F, steps to E, 2, 3, rest. So when you practice that in your C, practice that in C, and then I want you to try doing it hands together. So that means we're going to play with both finger 1s, both finger 2s, both finger 3s, and so on. So we're going to start here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, rest. Just like that, and then I want you to try it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, rest. So when that becomes easy, we're going to try doing something called transposing. So transposing means instead of starting on our tonic on C, we're actually going to start on a different note. So we have a different 5-finger scale. So we have, this is our C 5-finger scale. We start on C. So we're going to do what's called transposing into the G 5-finger scale. So instead of starting on C, we're going to start on G. So we slide our hands up, and now we're starting on G. So I want you to try your C 5-finger scale warm up on page 5, but I want you to try it in G, all with the same fingers. So we go up, and then we do our skipping. Just like that. So try it a few times in your G 5-finger scale. So the notes in the G 5-finger scale are G, A, B, C, D, C, B, A. G skips to B, skips to D, skips to B, skips to G. Okay? And then when you do that, I want you to try playing Little River with your G 5-finger scale. So starting on G, I want you to try to play 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then try your left hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, rest. And then you can try both hands together. Okay, so I think that should be enough for you to practice on top of practicing Firefly. And best of luck with practicing, and I'll see you next week.